गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुग्मव्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने अस्मद्गुरो भगवतोऽस्य दैकसिन्धो रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण मेघवासना प्रमुच्यते भूतात्मकाय नमस्तस्मै भगवते श्रीरमणमहर्षेर्गाकाशे सदा भान्तं शान्तमानन्दरूपिणं ज्ञानपारमहं वन्दे सद्गुरुं श्रीसत्यसायिनं मन्त्रयामिनम्। दोर्धर्मयुक्ता चतुर्विस्फटिकमणिमयीमक्षमालां ददानास्तेनैकेन पद्मं सतमभिषेकं पुस्तकं चापरेण भासा कुन्देन्दुशङ्खस्फटिकमणिनिभा समाना समाना सा मे वाग्देवतेयं निवसतु वदने सर्वदा सुप्रसन्ना। पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरमधुराक्षरमारुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीय विग्रहं पारिजातमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं मनोजवं मारुतपुञ्जवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि। वेदवेद्ये प्रेम सुजाति दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेत सादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। वैदेही सहितं सरधर्मतले मे महामण्डपे मध्ये पुष्पकमासने मणिमये वीरासने सुस्थितमग्रे वाचयति प्रपञ्चनसुते तत्त्वमुनिभ्यः परं व्याख्यान्तं भरतादिविपरिवृतं रामं भजे श्यामलम्। वामे भूमिसुता पश्च हनुमान् पश्चात् सुमित्रा सुतः शत्रुघ्नो भरतश्च पार्श्वदलयोः वायुवायुकोणेषु च सुग्रीवश्च विभीषणश्च विराट् तारासुतो जाम्बवान् मध्ये नीलसरोजकोमलरुचिं रामं भजे श्यामलम्। जानकीकान्तस्मरणं जय जय राम राम आञ्जनेय स्वामी की जय। सुमहन्त्यपि भूतानि देवाश्च पुरुषर्षभ न दैवस्य प्रमुञ्चन्ति सर्वभूतानि देहिनः। Lakshmana counsels Rama when Rama gives first into grief, despondency, finally into anger. He says, I will destroy all the three worlds. He has got the capacity to do so. Therefore, Lakshmana is taken aback. He has never seen Rama so angry before. And he also knows that Rama has the capacity to destroy the worlds if he should choose to. Therefore, he first dissuades Rama from such a course of action. And he says, it is not appropriate for somebody like you to do it. Satatam Satyadarshinaha. You're always looking at the truth. You're always seeing the truth. Aparve ahalad. Since you know the eternal truth, how can you say I will destroy the world? What have others done? It's the fault of one person. What have others done that you should destroy them? Not only that, if a person like you behaves in this manner, then what hope is there for ordinary people? You should become an example, a role model to everybody, and you should show them how to put up with difficulties and sorrows and work your way through them, rather than give in to so much of grief and so much of anger. Yeah. Divyam cha manusham cha tvam atmanascha parakramo ikshvaku vrishabhaviksha yatasva dishatam vade. Rama, in playing his human role, got so carried away with it that he crossed the lines with his divinity. If you're human, you should be human. If you're divine, you should be divine. If you're human, divine. It is a bit of a mix-up. He says, Divyam cha manusham cha tvam atmana parakramam atmanascha parakramam aveksha. Lakshmana says, Anna, consider both your human prowess as well as your divine prowess. Divyam cha manusham cha. Manusham is human. Divyam na divine. Manusha parakramam, divya parakramam. Atmanaha manusham parakramam, divya parakramam. You have got both divine prowess inside you because you are Sakshat Mahavishnu himself. Sakshat Narayana himself, absolutely divine powers and authorities are vested in you. At the same time, Manusham, you have also accumulated human prowess. You have got to now act according to a human, not divine. I will destroy all the three worlds. Something is not a human being's action. Other you are now abusing your power. You are taking that power and bringing it here. You are bringing that power. And சொல்ல முடியாது இல்ல இந்த மாதிரி மனுஷாலோட once what happened, Swami played a bit of a game with the boys. He said, Swami was, you all know, those of you who have seen Swami know how thin he was, how frail and delicate he was. Petite is the word to describe, really. Well, one day Swami said, I will stand behind the interview room and I will hold the door closed. You all have to see if you can all push it open. Look at all the boys this side. Very door. You have seen it's a big, heavy wooden door. Yeah. In the Bhagavad Swami said, I will hold it. Push pandra. It was ajar. Swami kept it a little bit ajar, so they know that he's not locked it or anything. He's holding it with his hand. They're pushing and they're not able to win at all. Oh, the boys, one of the boys said, Swami, it is not fair. You're using divine power. And it is not fair that you put divine power against human power. And everybody work out. So you are pitting divine power against human power. Because Swami said, no, I'm only using human power. How is it possible? Swami said, sense control. That is the power that sense control gives you. Swami wanted to demonstrate a point. He played this game with the boys in a way that the boys will be impressed and will understand. I don't know. They accused him of abusing his divine powers. It's not fair, you're using divine power. Like that, Lakshmana is saying, you consider me human being, you're sad because your wife is lost. That's a human reaction. That is fine. Content with human power only. Don't bring divine power into it and say, I will destroy all the three worlds, I will burn all the oceans, I will dry up all the oceans. Consider that. And looking at all of that, after knowing both your divine and your human prowess, then you will now make plans to destroy the enemy that you have come to destroy. Yatasva dvishatam vadhe. Yatasva, make the efforts. Dvishatam vadhe, dvisha abdina enemy. Make efforts to destroy the enemy now. Chumma, I will destroy the worlds. What is the good in destroying all the worlds? What will happen as a result of that? Kim tena sarvanashena kritena purusharshava. What are we going to achieve by destroying everybody? Tamevatvam ripum papam vijnayo dhattumarhasi. Therefore, you should uproot the sinful being that has created all this mess. Know your enemy. Tam ripum eva vijnaya. Know who your enemy is and destroy him alone. There is no point destroying everybody else. Abdinallam, Lakshmana said all these things to Rama, Purvajo api, even though Rama was the elder. He took all these words of Lakshmana seriously. Correct, all right, what you're saying is right. Lakshmana also is not daring to give advice to Rama. He doesn't have the audacity to do it. Tvameva hi pura Rama mavevam baushonvashaha anushishyadhiko nutvam api sakshat brihaspatihi. Api sakshat Brihaspati, Anna, you are equal to Brihaspati, the Deva Guru in wisdom. Who am I to advise anything to you? All this thing that I am telling you is what you have taught me previously when I became angry. Tvameva hi pura Rama mamevam bahushon vashaha. Every time I became angry, whenever I saw anything happen, I became angry. As soon as I heard about you being exiled, immediately I jumped up. At that time, you calmed me. I said I will destroy all of Ayodhya. You can destroy all the worlds. I can at least destroy Ayodhya. Even using my human prowess, I can destroy Ayodhya. I will destroy Ayodhya. No, don't do that. When Bharata came, at that time also I said I will destroy all the armies. Upon you counseled me and you made me Shanta. I am not saying anything new. I don't know anything new. Whatever you have told me, I am repeating that to you at this juncture. Considering everything, don't think I am advising you. But at the same time, it is not appropriate for you to go and destroy all the worlds. Appa kim karishyavake vatsa kvava gacchava Lakshmana kenopayena gaccheyam Sitam iti vichintaya. Appa in that case, Lakshmana, what are we supposed to do now? Enna pannalam? What shall we do? Like a small child, Rama is asking, Until now, he was taking all the decisions. Suddenly, Lakshmana is giving advice, and Rama immediately shifts roles and says, Lakshmana, you only tell what should we do? Kim Karishyamake Vatsa, Vatsa, my child, what shall we do? Lakshmana, where shall we go? Where shall we go? Where shall we go and search for Sita? In the area of search for no one. Where shall I start? Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll. The book Alice in Wonderland. All the King of Hearts, the Queen of Hearts, and all those cards are all gathered there. The pink rabbit is the master of ceremonies. It has to read something. He says, where shall I start? Begin at the beginning and go on until you reach the end. Very funny dialogue that is. The king gives instruction. He says, begin at the beginning and go on until you reach the end. Where else should we start unless the beginning? So where shall we search? Search here. Let us search here. Let us search in Janasthanam. We will search everywhere else. When they started walking around, they suddenly saw at a distance from where they saw the broken chariot, etc. There was a huge being covered in blood. A mighty being is there covered in blood. Rama said, "Yo, look, that is the Rakshasa who has eaten Sita and now he is sitting there digesting." He is not even moved from this place. Having eaten Sita, this fellow is sitting there relaxing happily in the forest, digesting Sita. I will kill this being. Rama immediately picks up an arrow, ready to destroy. Impulsive, totally out of character of Sri Rama. Lakshmana is usually the impulsive one. Rama always considers everything. I will immediately shoot him. That being said, there is no need to kill me. I am already dying. Rakshasa Nigitam Purvam Namam Hantum Tomargasi. I have already been killed by the Rakshasa. There is no need for you to kill me. Yar Jatayu. Yo Jatayu. Alas, is this Jatayu? Ennachu? What has happened? Yam Oshadi Mivayushmanne Anveshasi Mahavane Sadevi Mamachaprana Ravanena Ubayam Hritam. She for whom you are searching in this entire forest as though she's a rare herb. Yam Aushadi Miva. Aushadi Miva, Aushadi medicine, a medicinal herb. People enter into the forest in search of medicinal treasures, rare herbs. You have entered into the Mahavane, you are searching in this great forest for she who is like a medicine, rare herb. Shiva Vishwaha Veshaji. Rudra Mena Chodra Shiva Vishwaha Veshaji. She's the medicine. She's the medicine. Shiva Rudrasya Veshaji. Tayano Mridajiva Sen. Rudranukum Avada medicine. Shiva, Sita, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa always used to say, you are Sita, you are Kali, you are Devi, and Elari, and Ambal and Surupatala and Elari used to identify. She who is Ambal only is also Sita. Now she is the ultimate medicine for all the travails of this world. So she whom you are searching for, that Sita, along with my life, both have been taken away by Ravana. Sa Devi Mamacha Prana Ravanena Ubayam Hritam. Ravana has carried away both my life as well as Sita. Seeing her snatched away, I came to fight, but in the end, I could not defeat Ravana. Ravana felled me to the ground. Alas, I am fallen. I am dying. He has killed me. When Rama heard it, immediately he dropped his bow down, went running to this bird that was lying there, all covered in blood and feathers. Vulture. Rama did not look at all of those things. The moment he heard that this bird has sacrificed his life for the sake of Rama, Lakshmana and Sita, Rama runs to this bird and he hugs this bird. Gridrarajo Parishvajya परित्यज्य महद्धनुः निपपातावशो भूमौ रुरोध सखलक्ष्मणः. Rama அப்படியே வந்து Rama went and hugged this bird and started to cry, alas, இப்படி ஒரு பாவம் பண்ணேனா யாராவது? Has anybody done such sin in their lives? Rajyam prashtam, I was expelled from the kingdom. I was made to stay in the forest. போனா போறது அப்படினாலும் I have lost my wife. அவளும் போயிட்டா. இப்படி ஒரு misfortune அப்படினா the amount of misfortune, the one person that is supporting me was living there like a friend of my father ன்னு சொன்னார். He was the equal to my uncle. I was living there thinking I will serve him, I will spend some time with him. அப்படினு பார்த்தா he has also given his life. அப்படினா what kind of a luck do I have? I think if I want to enter into the sea in order to drown myself, na kuda sea will dry up nu nenikiren. I think sea will dry up. My fate is such that even if I enter into the sea, the fires of my misfortune will dry the sea up. If I enter into the fire, அப்படினா fire itself will be burnt up by my bad luck. அப்படி jinxed ah iruken. I am totally jinxed. Ha Lakshmana, have you seen anybody like me? அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அழகார். He starts to cry. He says there's nobody more unfortunate than me in this entire world. Charachara prakritiile enna vida there is nobody who is more unfortunate. Even more than the pain of losing Sita is the pain of seeing Jatayu lying like this. அந்த க்ஷணத்துல என்ன ஆயிடுது அப்படின்னா that shows Rama's greatness. என்ன அப்படின்னா Rama has been crying about his wife gone. And at the moment he sees Jatayu like this, he genuinely says the pain of seeing Jatayu lying like this is actually greater than the pain that I suffered on learning about Sita's loss. உடனே சொல்றார், who abducted him? Who abducted her? Where did he go? Why did he abduct her? What is the issue? அப்படின்னு கேட்க Jatayu is unable to speak. He is already in the last breath. அதோட சொல்றான், he says he went in the southern direction. Beyond this I cannot speak much. I will tell you one thing alone. என்னதுன்னா, the hour in which Ravana abducted Sita, the muhurtam in which Ravana abducted Sita is called Vinda. Vinda ஒரு முகூர்த்தம். விந்தோ நாம முகூர்த்தோயம். இதுதான் டைம் எல்லாம் பார்க்கணும்னு சொல்றோம். பஞ்சாங்கம் பார்க்காம கிளம்பிட்டாங்க பையன். அவசரமா வந்தா முடிச்சுட்டு போட்டோம். விந்தோ நாம முகூர்த்தோயம். அந்த என்ன ஆச்சுன்னா, ஏன யாதி முகூர்த்தேன சீதா மாதாய ராவணஹ விப்ரணஷ்டம் தனம் க்ஷிப்ரம் தத்ஸ்வாமி பிரதிபத்யதே விந்தோ நாம முகூர்த்தோயம். If you lose something in the muhurta called Vinda, it will come back to you. So if at all you should lose something, just make sure Panjangam correct Vinda muhurtam vandutana, you can lose your things and come back to you. If you lose it in other muhurtams, it will not come back to you. Adanaala if you are planning to lose your, any annoying people around you, adanaala make sure that you don't lose them in Vinda muhurtam, they'll come back to you. Ravana did not know this. Now, he did not know this. Therefore, without checking the almanac, he carried away in the Vinda Muhurtam. This much I can assure you, she will come back to you. She will be restored to you because she was taken away from you, separated from you in this Muhurta, in this hour. Ravana will certainly perish. त्वत्प्रियां जानकीं हृत्वा रावणो राक्षसेश्वरः जशवत् बणिशं गृह्य क्षिप्रमेव विनश्यति. Just as a fish that has swallowed the bait on the hook, Ravana will die because he has kidnapped Sita. Idella avanjana dialogue. Already he said all this to Ravana இல்லையா? அதெல்லாம் இங்க அடிச்சு விட்டுருக்காரு. பட் பிராணம் போறது. சினிமா எல்லாம் அப்படிதான் ஆகும் இல்லையா? Movies and all this out happen. Climax scene வந்து ஒரு suspense scene, climax and suspense scene. Fellow is dying. And the hero is catching hold of the dying fellow and said, who killed you? Tell me, tell me. Yes, tell me. He, dumb. சொல்லி தொலைச்சு போக மாட்டானோ. இந்த 4 தடவை ஹீன்னு சொல்றது போல ஒரு வார்த்தை அவன் பேரை சொன்னா போற முடியும். சொல்ல மாட்டான். ஹீன்னு சொல்லிட்டு. They will say all kinds of things instead of the name. அந்த மாதிரி அங்க he is asking, tell me, where is he from, where did he take her and go, what is his nature, why did he take her and go? அப்படினு இத்தனை question. இந்த क्वेश्चन எல்லாம் பதில் என்ன அப்படினா, he carried away the Vinda Muhurtam, don't worry, you will get her back, like the fish that has swallowed the bait, he will die. அதனால நஜத்வயா விதா கார்யா ஜனகஸ்ய சுதாம் பிரதி வைதேஹ்யா ரம்சசே க்ஷிப்ரம் அத்வாதோ ராட்சசம் ரணே. அதனால don't get too depressed about Sita's loss, you will soon reunite with Sita. You will be with her. Usually, இப்படி சொல்றதுக்குள்ள என்ன ஆச்சு அப்படின்னா அசம்மூடஸ்ய கிருத்ரஸ்ய ராமம் பிரத்யன பாஷத ஆஸ்யா சுஸ்ராவருதியம் மிரியமானஸ்ய சாமிஷம். His blood started to ooze out from his mouth because of all the injuries that he is suffering. Mriyamanasya is about to die, but he was alert in his mind. He was not unconscious or anything. Adoda, looking at Rama, having rendered extraordinary service to Sri Ramachandra, and the Jatayungra and the bird, Bruhi, Bruhi, iti Ramasya, Bruvanasya, Kratanjalehe, Tyaktva, Shariram Grudrasya, Jagbuhu, Prana Vihayasam. Even as Rama was saying, tell me, Bruhi, Bruhi, tell me, another tell me. Al Godish Boyesh, it died. But with great grief, Rama looked at that vulture that looked like a big mountain and he said, alas, that he was living so happily. For so many years, he was living happily in this forest. We came here and he died. Aneka varshiko yastu chirakala samuttitaha soyamadya hatashyete kalo hidratikramaha. He lived for such a long time. In the end, on account of me and my wife, he has to give up his life. Pashya Lakshmana Gridroyam Upakari Hataschame Sitam Abhyavapanno Vai Ravanena Valiyasa. Lakshmana, look at the Jatayu, my benefactor. He is Upakari. He did service to me. He rendered assistance to me. He gave up his life fighting Ravana in order to save my Sita. What can I do for him? The grief that I experience, I cannot explain too much. Adanale, Saumitre, fetch the firewood. By my own hands, I will churn the firewood to bring the Agni out of it. Nirmatishami Babakam. I will not even take an existing flame. Like churning the wood in order to bring the fire out of it for Yajna. Like that, I shall churn the wood. I shall make the fire emerge from the friction, and then I shall set the body of this Jatayu alight, and I will perform his funeral rites. Abdinna Rama orders Lakshmana. Lakshmana immediately makes everything ready. Again, the Rama places the body of this Gridra, of this vulture, on top of that pyre, and he cremates him with all honor. Yagatir Yajnashilanam Ahite Ahitagnescha Yagatihi Aparavartinam Yacha Bhumi Pradayinam Maya Tvam Samanugnato Gachalokan Anuttaman Girdharaja Mahasatva Samskritascha Maya Vraja. Again, all this while Rama was crying, Allah Sita, Ha Sita, Ha Sita. The next instant when he is about to cremate the vulture, immediately he remembers his original nature and he gives an order there to the Jatayu. He says, Yagatir Yajnashilanam, that state that is attained by those who have lived their entire lives doing yajnas. Ahitagnescha Yagatihi, those who are Nitya Agnihotris who have constantly every day maintained the Agni and performed Agnihotra. Aparavartinam Yacha, those who have never run away from a battlefield in fear, instead of bravely fought and fallen. Yacha Bhumi Pradayinam, those who have given away land in charity to others. All those words you can attain, you shall attain by my permission. Maya Tvam Samanugnato, permitted by me, duly permitted by me. Gachalokan Anuttaman, go to all of those noble worlds, not just one world. They will go to one after world. There are so many lokas, they say. Everybody goes to any one world depending upon how much of punya they have done. Pitru lokamo, tapo lokamo, mahor lokamo, jana lokamo. Abdina, they will go to some loka naraka lokamo. Abdina. Ana Rama says, hey Gridharaja, hey Jatayu, I give you permission, I give you a passport, Schengen visa, Madri Kurtutar. You can go to any country you want. One visa, all country can go on Schengen visa. And the Madriya, I give you the best ultimate passport which will take you to any world you want without any visa issues. In a Gachalokan Anuttamana eppadina mayatvam sam anujnato, permitted by me you shall go in any of those places. Ena I am myself Samskritascha maya vraja, because I have myself performed your last rites. Therefore, you are from this point onwards, even though you are not a Yajnashila, you never performed yajnas. You are not an Agnihotri. He is only a vulture. You did not perform Agnihotra. You did not give land away in charity. None of those things you did. But in spite of all of that, I am granting you all of that. Abhi Rama grants some permission and sets him on fire. Ibriya Pannittu, Rama also performs all the necessary funeral rites, the things that he did not even do for his father, Dasharatha Maharaja, he does it. The Swami always used to quote this and say, Aduga kuve o manasa, Aduga kuve o manasa. Oh mind, do not ask. Just because you're asking, whatever it is that you're asking will go into the bottom of the list. What you're asking will go to the bottom of the list, and what you keep quiet about will come to the top of the list for in God's list to be given to you. He will satisfy only those requests which you keep quiet about. And in the example, he always would say, Dasharatha, as from the moment Rama was born, Dasharatha looked at him and said, and a Koli border of Tamandutan, and a Koli border of Tamandutan, and a Koli border of Tamandutan. The fellow who has come to set the body on fire after I die is been born to me. And what happened? That Rama was nowhere in sight when Dasharatha passed away. Jatayu never had any such expectation. Who Jatayu's son, we do not know. Sampati we know Sampati is the brother. Sampati has a son, that also we know. Jatayu would have Ana Jatayu's son did not come around. Ana Ramachandra himself was there, and he took care of Jatayu. Live our lives in service to Bhagavan. What happens, Bhagavan will take care. Whatever has to happen, who has to be there, what has to happen. Gachalokan Anuttamana, he will himself give us permission to go to the higher lokas as long as we have lived our lives in the right manner. Offering Pindam, offering the water, etc. Rama performed all the due rites that had needed to be performed for a departed soul. Once again, they start in search of Sita, again in the same southerly direction. South Jatayu managed to say he has gone south. They started following the southerly direction. As they were walking along, Ayomukhi, Rakshasi, Rakshasi came running there. She looked at Lakshmana. She did not even see Rama. She looked at Lakshmana. She caught hold of Lakshmana's hand and said, "Come with me. You're looking very nice. I will marry you." Rather, if you see any woman suddenly saying, "I'll marry you," she must probably be a Rakshasi. A good women do not say that. If a woman suddenly comes and says, "I would like to marry you," she must be a Rakshasi. Shurpanaka did that. Ayomukhi is doing that. Sita, etc. They were all quiet. Again, I will marry you. I got you. Come with me. Lakshmi, sad is. Already he said, some creature like this came and she created so much trouble. Already we are when you are already annoyed, no? So many things are going wrong. This will be the last straw that will break the camel's back. Lakshmana became so angry. The next instant he took his sword, chopped off her nose, ears, now he knows what to do. If a woman suddenly unnecessarily comes and says, "I'll marry you," what should we do now? Chop her nose, chop her ears, send her off. Lakshmana's formula. Rama was already taught. What he has already tried on Shurpanaka, immediately takes his sword without thinking. Nose and ears are chopped. She ran. Ayyo, Ayyo, my mukam. Alas, my face. Ayyo, ran away. What is happening? Why are these things happening to us? When Lakshmana is coming, he says, "Anna, something is wrong, something not right. All kinds of signs I'm seeing. Left arm is throbbing, left shoulder is throbbing, left eye is throbbing. We better be careful." Even as they are saying, let us be careful. Suddenly, a huge big Rakshasa is there. The Rakshasa is a very strange Rakshasa. He does not have a head, he does not have a neck, he does not have thighs or legs. He only has a trunk. Trunk not only the trunk putti mari trunk. Our trunk or trunk putti. In the middle of his abdomen there is a face, and on that face there is only one eye. விசித்திரமா மகா விசித்திரமான ஒரு சத்தம். Head is not there, neck is not there, legs are not there, arms are there, but one trunk, torso alone is there, and in the middle of that where the stomach should be, there is a face, and on that face there is one single eye. இது எப்படி இருக்கும் இந்த கோர சத்தம்? அங்கே வந்துட்டு arms are long, each arm is 1 yojana long, 8 miles distance. கையே 8 மைல். இவனுக்குலாம் அந்த லாக்டவுன் போட முடியும். Dan lockdown வந்து lockdown Andrews, if he suddenly comes and says I will put a lockdown, you cannot more than 5 kilometers, you cannot move from that. இவன் கையே 8 மைலுக்கு போயிடுது. 10 கிலோமீட்டர் இருக்கும். கையே 10 கிலோமீட்டர். His hand goes to 3 suburbs. கவலையே இல்ல. அங்கே ஏதாவது கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்னா அவனுக்கு கொடுத்தா போதும். He will have, if we need to pass on anything to somebody அப்படின்னா he will pick it up and pass it on 3 suburbs later. அப்படி 8 miles long each arms. யார் இவனா? கபந்தன்னு பேரு. His name is Kabanda. Kabanda itself means trunk, torso. And since he looks like that, his name itself is that. அங்கே அவன் என்ன பண்ணான் அப்படின்னா, he got 2 arms இல்லையா? He caught Rama with one hand and Krishna and Lakshmana with one hand. Caught hold of Rama with one hand, Lakshmana with one hand, and Krishna இங்க கொண்டு. அவன் என்ன பண்ணுவான் அப்படின்னா, this is the way he used to eat. It seems he cannot move anywhere because he does not have legs and arms இல்லையா? Legs இல்லையா? Since he does not have thighs and legs, what will he do? He'll stay in the same place. But long arms, so அப்படியே வச்சு கொண்டு வருவார். With his 2 arms, he will catch hold of whatever is the lions, tigers, elephants, deer, whatever it is that he can catch hold of, he'll catch hold of it and directly stuff it into his stomach, because mouth itself is on his stomach. Ibya he caught hold of Rama and Lakshmana. When he caught hold of Dina, Ipanam Lakshmana has managed to send Ayomukhi away. So he became really depressed now. நம்ம ஆயிடுத்து டிப்ரெஷன் அந்த இடத்துக்கு வந்துட்டே இருக்க வாழ்க்கை. Ashana Rama, alas, we have been caught. You do one thing, you escape, you sacrifice me, I will die. But you at least, you alone can escape, you can save Sita. Maybe you can go and save Sita, therefore don't worry about me. You will find your way to escape and run away. Rama Shana, how will I leave you and go? Why should we go like that? No, let us try and do something. Then he says, alas, look at our life. From the frying pan to the fire, from one thing to the other. Look what has happened to us. Both of them are worrying a little bit. That Rakshasa, Kabanda, is trying to bring them close to his mouth to eat them. Rama said, this is not to be done. The ideal thing that we can do is, Lakshmana, both of them plan together. He's caught hold of them and he's bringing them close. Both of them are talking to each other. They say, let us chop his hands off. Immediately, both of them take their swords and chop his arms off. As it is, legs are not there, head is not there, now arms are also not there. Poor thing. But only face is there. He says, who are you? Who are you who have succeeded in chopping my arms off? Oh, arm choppers, who are you? Lakshmana immediately started. The recorder which Ayam Ikshwakudayado Ramo Namajanayishrutah Asyaiva Vrajam Viddi Brataram Mamcha Lakshmanam Asya Deva Prabhavasya Vasato Vijane Vane Rakshasa Bhagrata Patni Yamichanta Vihagatau Tvam Tukova Kimartam Va Kabanda Sadrusho Vane Asyeno Rasidiptena Bangajango Vicheshtase. Know him to be Rama from the glorious Ikshwaku clan. We have been living in this forest. I am his younger brother Lakshmana. His wife Sita has been carried away by Rakshasa. We are going in search of him. Who are you? Who might you be? Who are appearing only with a Kabanda Madri here. You are only looking like a trunk, like a torso. Who are you, torso? Okay. Kabanda said, Haha, I am so happy to see you. It is my great good luck that I finally found you. Finally found us. And were you searching for us? Yes, because I will tell you my story. Previously, I am a Danava, son of Danu. I was capable of taking this form. I did not always have this form. I had a very powerful form, but I used to take this form to go and frighten people. I used to go and frighten them like this. சில பேர்லாம் பண்ணுவா இல்லையா, விஷமம் பண்ணுவா இல்லையா, they will unnecessarily go and frighten people. ரொம்ப தப்பு. பண்ணக்கூடாது. Should not frighten anybody. They will put on disguises or suddenly they will jump from somewhere and scream at you and things like that. Boo. And we have sadism. They think it's a joke. It is not a joke. What if the fellow has a heart attack and dies? Then who will the joke be on? The Kamandan went around doing these kind of jokes to everybody. Pata, how did it happen? He did a lot of tapasya, it seems. He got a lot of Shakti. The Shakti, they did a lot of tapasya, became very arrogant. He started thinking, who can do anything to me? Eventually, he started torturing everybody. In the form of he used to take this form and go and frighten everybody. Or Rishi, Stula Shirasan or Rishi. Our Shanaram, may this form itself be your permanent Swarupam. He gave a curse. Even then, so this became my form. So even then, I went and started fighting with Indra. Indra bashed me so hard that my head went into my stomach. He gave my head such a big bash that my head went into my stomach, and I could not be killed because of Brahma's wounds. Adhanal my head went into my stomach. And he also chopped off my thighs, my legs. Adhanal without legs, only with my head also in my stomach, and I asked Indra, what have you done to me? How will I ever get out of this state? Abhina, he said, don't worry, I will give you long arms with which you can get food. So you don't have to travel anywhere. You can stay wherever you are and simply catch hold of the food and keep eating it. But at the same time, when Sri Rama and Lakshmana come here to this place, when they cut off your arms in a fight, at that time you will reach heaven. Satumam abravidindro yada Rama sa Lakshmanaha chesyate samare bahu tada swargam gavishyasi. You can go to Swarga when Rama and Lakshmana come and chop off your arms. Since then, I've been staying in this place and spreading my arms out wide, looking to see who can I catch, so that in case I catch Rama, in order to catch you only, I have been staying here, extending my arms everywhere. Avashyam grahanam Ramo manyekam samupaishyati imam buddhim puraskritya dehanya sakridashramaha. Therefore, in order to preserve my body, at the same time waiting for you, Sattvam Ramo Sivadrante, you are the Rama, blessed be you. I've been waiting. I've been catching everybody, hoping that one day I will catch you. Rama in the future, freedom. What freedom does Rama have? Because Kamanda, even Kamanda is waiting. All visionary from Kamanda is catching everybody, hoping one day he will catch Rama. And the Shabari is going to be next stop, pit stop, Shabari now. Shabari is waiting. Everybody is waiting for Rama. What else can Rama do other than walk down this path after having lost Sita? This reminds me of that very beautiful forward that I received today in WhatsApp. Many of you also may have received it. It was a discourse, it was a talk by a teacher in Prashanti. He's a lecturer in Prashanti. He gave this very beautiful talk, only 4.5 minutes or so it was. Then he was narrating about a very beautiful story. I was hoping for an opportunity to tell the story to everybody, and this Kamanda episode came. There was a person who was the state president of Karnataka at that time, many years ago. And when Swami was in Vrindavan, he used to walk along with Swami, behind Swami. So one day Swami gave darshan, finished darshan in Vrindavan, and was going into the bungalow, trail. Just as he was about to enter in, he called this person and he said, an elderly woman assisted by a young lady will be coming. They are very important people. I want to see them. As soon as they come, you send them in. Swami gave instructions to this man. Before the man could ask any details about this old lady and this young lady, Swami went inside. This poor man was caught in a quandary. There are so many, after darshan, so many people will come. After darshan, where will I go looking for which old lady, which young lady? Then if there is an old lady, obviously some young lady will assist her. In a gender segregation where the young man cannot assist, only young lady will have to assist. So two ladies will be going together. Either one old lady, one young lady. Where will I find? What if I find the wrong people and send them in? That will be a problem. What if I miss the right people? That will be a problem. What do I do? He was in a quandary, but he did not know. He could not ask Swami. Swami has gone inside. So what he decided to do, he said, I will go and stand near the gate and keep looking. Hopefully Swami will show me the way. He came and stood near the gate and started. Naturally, there were a lot of people moving. Which old lady, which young lady, which old lady assisted by young lady. Even as he was looking, suddenly a student ran from Trai Vrindavan, from that direction where Swami has gone. He ran to this teacher, to this person. He came to this person and he said, Sir, Swami just sent me to tell you that just as I am talking to you now, there will pass in front of us an old lady and a young lady. They are the ones that Swami is asking you to bring. Just review this, what I have just said now. The boy came running and said, Sir, Swami said that as I am talking to you right now, two ladies will come, an old lady assisted by a young lady. Those are the ladies that Bhagavan wants to see. And as soon as he said it, there were those two ladies that were coming, an old lady and a young lady assisting her. Immediately he went and said, Sairam, Amma, Swami wants to see you. Turns out that she's the mother of the collector of Anantapur district and his wife. So naturally these were the people. Now, look at the wonder, the observation that was made by the person who was speaking, telling the story. So beautifully said. Imagine the time that it took the first gentleman to leave Swami and come to this place and wait to look for the specified party. Add to that the time it takes for that boy to come after Swami gives him the instruction to stand here. The timing of those two ladies walking by just in front of them, coinciding with the moment, then this boy comes and says, the Swami has already said that clearly. The moment we are talking, they will come. Even the pace with which we walk, he is the pacemaker for that. Bhagavan is the pacemaker. I don't know why I walk so slow. I wish I could walk fast. I'm walking so fast. Nothing is in our hands. Everything is controlled by Bhagavan. There cannot be a clearer demonstration than this story. He concludes the talk by quoting a little question and answer from, or a conversation between Swami and a devotee from The Holy Man and the Psychiatrist, the book by Samuel Sanders. The Holy Man and the Psychiatrist booklet. Towards the end, it seems there is this conversation where Swami is telling a devotee that there are three types of devotees. Swami Chollara, there are three types of devotees. The first type of devotee are those who are absolutely addicted to my physical form. They always want to see me. They always want to be with me. If one day they are not able to see me, video is not working, they might get upset. Another category. There is one category that is so associating themselves always with the physical form and only want to be with the physical form. The second category is those who know that I am omnipresent, that I am everywhere, but still want to be with the physical form. Yes, I know he's everywhere, but I still want to be with him. The third category are those that are always in union with me. They know I am with them wherever they are. They're not bothered about coming and seeing me even. They're not bothered associated with the physical form, etc. They're happy wherever they are. They're living always in union with me. There are three categories of devotees. However, which category you should belong to is also something that only I decide. It is not your decision. You cannot choose which category you should be. It is also my decision only. But then this devotee asks Swami, then Swami, what should we do? What should we do? Swami said, that is your mistake, that you think you can do something. It is your mistake that you think you can do something. And that rule does not apply merely to us mere mortals. It applies to Ramachandra himself. It applies to Krishna avataram. Sri Krishnanukum it applies. Yeah, long ago, Narada said to Manigriva and Nalagubra, go and beat trees, Krishna will save you. Krishna avataram mein aagalapo. Krishna avataram itself will not take place. Manakutta geradu Krishna inga vera enga govandidane Nandagopura Gokulathukku enathukku varanum appadina. Krishna could have gone somewhere else. Somewhere he has to be taken. He should not live in Mathura. He could live somewhere else. Why only Nandagopa's house? Because the trees are there. So for what purpose did he come there? He came there because of the trees. Then Narada has said Krishna will pass by. He will go and destroy you. He will destroy the curse. Because Narada has, Krishna has no choice whatsoever, but the poor fellow has to crawl between the two trees. When Ramakrishna, the avatars themselves do not have any freedom, any kartrutva, then what do we have? The greatest mistake that we ever make, and we constantly keep making, and this alone is ajnana. Kartrutva is ajnana. To think that we are the doers is ajnana. We are not doing anything. Some things are happening. Things are happening. The more we attach doership to ourselves, the more we will constantly live in the great cosmic delusion that we can make a difference, that we can change things. Sadhuam Swami writes a beautiful song, and he says, the moment you realize this truth, you will attain peace. In those days, it was all dharmic. Nowadays, everything is adharmic. And we should, by our efforts, change it. Instead of going around with that kind of ajnana, ahankara, simply abiding, knowing that ஆண்டவன் ஆட்சியில் அதர்மமே இல்லை என்று எப்பொழுது அறிவாயோ அப்பொழுதே சாந்தி அடைவாய். Instead of constantly thinking, oh, those days dharma was there, now all adharma is there, nowadays everything is adharmic, I alone have to go and change the whole world, I have to change all of this. Instead of all of that, sit quietly, abide, realizing, recognizing that in the Lord's rule, there is no such thing as adharma at all. Everything is perfect. Everything is perfect. Bhagavan is running the show. I remember many years ago when youth were all, Sai youth, were all having a big planning meeting. We were having a planning meeting. What are the various service activities to be done for the whole year? They were doing a planning meeting somewhere in Dandenong. A hall meeting room conference room was booked in the ANZ offices because one of the people was working in the ANZ office. The hall was booked. And they all were discussing, and I was invited as some kind of a guest because I wasn't part of the thing, but I was invited as a guest. So I also went there. And the whole morning, they discussed this, that, and the other. We'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do this service, we'll do that project, we'll do this. No patient with that. Talking about we'll do. I kept quiet listening to all of that. After lunch, when everybody assembled, the main organizer, convener, he looked at me and said, "You have not said anything. Why don't you say something?" I said, "Can I ask a few questions?" Yeah, sure, ask questions. I said, "How many of us believe that the world is, needs our help? That it's in a really bad shape. That unless we all pitch in and do our bits, the world cannot improve. How many of you think that world needs our help?" Everybody immediately raised their hands. Yes. I said, I have one more question. Second question is, how many of you believe that God is doing such a poor job in creating and running this world that he needs our help? How many of you believe that Swami is so useless in his job? And God is absolutely abysmal in running this world. He's the preserver of the world, creator, preserver, destroyer, children. How many of us believe that he is so useless that he actually needs us to help him out? But all the hands that went up the first round, none of those hands are going up again. So I said to them, if you realize this, it is enough. Don't get so carried away and worked up that you're going to create big revolution, big transformation. We're going to change this. You're going to, you're not changing anything. Nothing is being changed. Instead, all that we are doing is, oh, he has allowed us. He has allowed us this much. Swami always used to say, Rama did not need the monkeys to build a bridge to go across the ocean to destroy Ravana. அதுக்கு proof என்ன அப்படின்னா ஜெயந்தான் ஒரு crow came and did some mischief with Sita. அங்கேயே Rama took a blade of grass and sent it chased the bird around the 3 worlds அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. அப்படின்னா without stirring from his place he can cause an missile to go across the 3 worlds. What is the big deal to Lanka? The intercontinental missile it's not a big deal. Long distance intercontinental missile was very easy. It was ICMP and emotion. All of that Rama had access to. He need not go, but in order to give an opportunity for all the monkeys, Rama allowed them to serve him and build the bridge. The same way I am allowing you all fellows. Don't think I need you. Abdin Swami used to say. Annala சொல்ற அற்ப அகந்தை செருக்கால் அலையாமலே அடங்கி ஆண்டவன் ஆட்சியில் அதர்மமே இல்லை என்று. அற்ப அகந்தை செருக்கால் அலையாமலே அடங்கி ஆண்டவன் ஆட்சியில் அதர்மமே இல்லை என்று எப்போது நீ அறிவாய் அப்போதே சாந்தி அடைவாய். The moment you realize that everything is perfect, we are all just what is jnana? Idan jnana. What is jnana? This is jnana. I am doing nothing. I don't have to do anything. And I cannot do anything. 3 விஷயம் பாருங்க. 3 things. I am not doing anything. This present tense. I don't have to do anything. This future tense. Because I cannot do anything. This tensionless, no tense. Tension I cannot do anything. Don't be tense at all. You cannot do anything. He makes you do, you do. He does not make you do, you don't do. You cannot do. அதற்கானவன் அங்கிருந்து ஆட்டி வைப்பான் சொல்றது இல்லையா? நமக்கு புருஷ பிரயத்தனம்ங்கிறதே human effort. Yes, there is such a thing as human effort if he allows it. There is such a thing as human effort, definitely, provided he allows it. If he doesn't allow it, there is no such thing as human effort. நமக்கு வேண்டாம்னு அர்த்தம். If he allows it, நம்ம பண்ணிருப்போமே, we would have already done it. If we are allowed, we would have already done it. The fact that we are not doing, we are not allowed. Including to the limit that Swami says, which type of devotee you shall be is also not something that is your choice. But we should love Bhagavan in this manner, we should be devoted to him in this manner. Oh, no, he allows us that. What should we do? What should we do? That's a wrong question there. That's ambition. So what should I do? Do illiye. There is no do. To do. The only do you can do is to wit to do. The wit to do, you let go of it in Tamil. Wit to do means to let go. Wit to do, let go. The only do you can do is wit to do. Wit to be sharp. We'll finish here. But before we stop, another interesting thing comes to my mind. Yesterday, I quoted a Tamil saying, Adi odavara madri, annan thambi kuda odava maataanu sonnen illaya. Very interestingly, today this morning, I saw a little WhatsApp message. It had the same thing. Adi odavara pola annan thambi odava maataanu solli. Ana you know what the Adi is appadina? Perumal Thiruvadi appadinu solla. அந்த அடி என்னன்னா அடி இல்ல எம்பெருமானுடைய திருவடி. Adi means beating. இது தமிழ்ல தான் சொல்ல முடியும். It loses in translation. The whole thing is in Tamil. அடி உதவரா போல அண்ணன் தம்பியும் உதவ மாட்டான்னு சொன்ன அந்த அடி எம்பெருமானுடைய திருவடி. It is the lotus feet of the Lord. அந்த புடிச்சுண்டா even brothers cannot help you as much as the lotus feet of the Lord can help. அப்படின்னு அர்த்தமே மாறிப்படும். जानकी कांत स्मरणं जय जय राम राम आंजनेय स्वामी की जय। सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत् श्री साईश्वरार्पणमस्तु।